Yes, I just want to say that I feel like municipal governments are the governments that residents can feel and touch. You know, defense, international policy, it's not something that, these are federal issues, very important issues, but not something that people can relate to easily. The provincial level, education, healthcare, again, it touches your lives. At the municipal level, you want your snow removed, you want your parks clean, you want your roads maintained. People get municipal government. It touches your lives, and it is the one level of government where I think people actually uh, can wrap their head around the budgets. Because, when I look at the federal government and it's like 50 billion and trillion, like people lose perspective. I lose perspective. I was just reading that the interest on debt federally is 61 billion. The city of Mississauga's budget is 750 million. The whole budget, I mean, the operating budget, not the whole budget. $61 billion a year the federal government is paying in interest. Very hard to wrap your head around. And I believe that good governance begins at the city level. So my ask of residents is make sure that your councillors are watching the pennies. Sometimes there's a feeling of saying, oh, it's only $1 million. It's only $7 million. No, it's the principle of the thing. The one thing that I'm guided by, Robin, is long ago when I was a member of provincial parliament, the then premier said one thing, and he said, don't forget that these taxes are being not just paid by the rich, they're also being paid by that woman who's working at McDonald's. You're collecting her taxes as well. And the person who's a janitor and the person who's doing minimum wage jobs, they're still paying taxes. Remember that when you spend their
Absolutely.
money. It's in my head.
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I want to finish on a positive note. So, if you were to be on a commercial and somebody asked you the question, promote Mississauga for me as a good place to do business and live, what would you say?
I would say that, Mississauga has a number of advantages. The airport's right in our backyard. So if you wanted to do business and you had your head office in Mississauga and you were traveling worldwide, how easy would it be for you to just come in and check in on your business here in Mississauga? That's number one. It's like so close to the airport. Logistics is so easy. Transportation of goods is so easy. If you're Amazon, you want to be next to the airport, right? So for us, our geography, on the one side, we have the airport. On the other side, we have Toronto, the largest market, but our costs are not as high as Toronto. So here we are between the airport and Toronto, great place for business. We are a relatively safe city, clean city, a great city to still raise a family, all very good reasons for business to come to Mississauga. And the world lives here. Literally, the world lives in Mississauga.
Absolutely. Every country is represented here.